Stags started the season as the preseason favorites to win the conference championship, and they didn't disappoint. A 15-3 league record and the regular season MAC championship. Fairfield basketball was part of the National College Basketball Dialogue. For the second year in a row, Fairfield qualifies for postseason play. This time, the National Invitation Tournament. And there was plenty of excitement during the selection show on ESPN.
We're now about 10 minutes and counting from the start of Selection Sunday, Part 2 for the NIT. Right now the Stags are getting hyped up, and we got the cheerleaders going crazy, we got the band going wild, and that's what you're hearing in the background right now.
Obviously, our goal every year is to get to the NCAA tournament, but it is a pleasure to play in the NIT because it's one of the most prestigious tournaments in the country.
We are continuing to unveil your 4 regions for the NIT. Top left is already in the books. Head down to that lower left here. Colorado State and Fairfield. You want to talk about the defensive squad? Look no further than the Stags. And then, of course, St. Mary's, one of those bubble squads as well. That bubble first, and they will take on the Golden Flashes, 11 Eastern time on ESPN2 on Tuesday. What's the matchup you're looking for?
Well, Cal Old Miss should be an excellent matchup, especially at the
we hope we were playing going to Miami, but we got another game, that's all. We just happy to play another game, that's all.
A road game at Colorado State. While the team headed to higher altitude, the campus and community catches Stags fever gathering all over town to watch the game.
Well, the Stags have it with 1:10 remaining, lead it by 1. Nickerson gives it up for Needham on the far sideline. Needham backs up, crosses for Hawkins, who has the hot hand, then loses the dribble, regains, and shoots, and he hits! Here's it again from the crowd, puts it up, and makes it. 62-60 Fairfield. 4.9 to go, here is Green. The left sideline, to his right, Meyer, a 3 for the win. It's short, and the Stags have won. The Stags have escaped the first round of the NIT by upsetting Colorado State 62-60. What a win for Fairfield.
When the final buzzer sounds, the Stags have themselves their second postseason victory in 2 years.
It gets us on a spotlight, the game was on TV. People heard about us, and just experience of playing in the postseason, anytime you can get that, it's great.
The win also earns them a home game in the second round against Kent State. The Kent State game turned out to be the last game of this record-breaking season. 25 overall wins for Fairfield, the most in school history. What follows success? Other schools courting your head coach.
In athletics, you're hired to do a good job. When you do a good job, it gets recognized. When it gets recognized, there's opportunities.
And when Providence College came calling, Coach Ed Cooley couldn't turn down the chance to go home.
And I'm not running from Fairfield University. I'm sprinting home. I'm not running from them, I'm sprinting home.
I've always wanted to be a part of something that was bigger than me, okay? And I know at Fairfield I have that opportunity to coach young men and try to help them along the way, but I just want to be a part of something special. And I knew early on in the process that Fairfield would give me that opportunity.
And the excitement continues with the naming of a new basketball coach. Sidney Johnson, welcome to Fairfield.
Thank you so much. It's quite an honor.
This has to be exciting for you, but let's talk about a couple things here. You played at Princeton,
right? Coached
at Princeton as an assistant and then as a head coach.
Right.
Why move?
I got tired of wearing orange. That's not true. That's my favorite color. I just really bought into Fairfield and everything that we stand for. I know that we have a good basketball program. Coach Cooley has done a tremendous job. We all know that. His assistant coaches have been spectacular. So it's a good basketball team. But the university stands for something. I mean, they're really challenging the students to develop their minds, their hearts, their souls, and I bought into that. I'm really into being a part of something bigger than myself, and that's what they bring to the table.
Can you share with us just a little bit not in too much detail, but a little bit of the conversation you had with the players when you first met them?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's a fair question to ask because not every conversation that you have with your guys will you necessarily share with everybody else. But it was important to let them know that, I'm here to help them. I serve them. We do want to win a MAC championship. That's very important to us, and we shouldn't run and hide from that at all. But we've got a lot of work to do, and it starts on a daily basis. So I was trying to tie those two ideas together. And then the third part is it's very, very important to me to make sure that we're taking care of our business off the court. And the guys really responded to that. They have great chemistry. They're stand-up guys, and so I'm looking forward to working with them.
As a player, you made and won in the NCAA tournament. As a coach, you coached and won in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Is that something, and you played professionally, is that something the players can relate to you a little bit with?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I think that I've been blessed to be a part of a lot of good situations and had great mentors and coaches, and I played with a lot of good players. And there's a blueprint, you kind of take mental notes. Quite honestly, I literally took notes in terms of how to go about things. I'm not guaranteeing a championship, but I know what it looks like. I've been on teams and I know what it looks like in terms of striving towards that, and those are the things I want to put into place. I love Fairfield basketball. All right, I love everything that we stand for, and I'm so excited and honored to be a part of it. We've got to get to work and realize the big dreams that we have. It's time to wake up. All right, you dream and you have these big goals, and now it's time to wake up and go to work.